What it do, homies? It's your boy Dave, and I'm back today. We out here with the reaction request, donation request. This time we're checking out Lil Peep, Life is Beautiful. Now, I don't think I got a Lil Peep reaction on my channel, and honestly, to tell you the truth, I'm not sure I know who he is. Might be one of those artists where I've heard his song before, especially if he's mainstream, but didn't know it was Lil Peep. But anyways, let's go ahead, shut up and turn it up. I wonder what the reasoning for that like a centipede artistic choice there.
I know that it hurts sometimes, but it's beautiful. Working every day, now you're bleeding through your cuticles. Passing through a portal as you're sitting in your cubicle. Isn't life beautiful? I think that life is beautiful. Trying to keep you cool at your grandfather's funeral. Finding out eventually the feeling wasn't mutual. You were not invited cause you're nothing like the usual. Isn't life beautiful? I think that life is beautiful. You wanna see your friends but you're stuck inside a hospital.
Oh, I kind of see what he's talking about. Isn't life beautiful, right? But then he proceeds to say all of these things that are either depressing or situations that you don't necessarily wish you want to be in, but it's something super relatable, right? Kind of like the ever-evolving ebb and flows of beautiful, because, you know, life for the most part is, you know, some cases a whole lot of take and a little less or a whole lot of give. Actually, I guess you can kind of look at it as a give and take, right? But a whole lot on the negative side than it is on the positive side. I wouldn't be surprised if this song kind of flips and starts talking about, hopefully, kind of like the positives of life being beautiful. But so far, it almost kind of sounds ironic, right? Like, isn't life beautiful? Yeah, you're at this funeral and everything, you're sucking life up, but isn't life beautiful, right? Like an ironic song. The whole song might be irony.
Life is beautiful. You wanna see your friends, but you're stuck inside a hospital. Doctor walks in and he tells you that it's terminal. Tumor in your brain and they're saying it's inoperable. Isn't life beautiful? I think that life is beautiful. They'll kill your little brother and they'll tell you he's a criminal. They'll fucking kill you too, so you better not get physical. Welcome to America, the type of shit is typical. Isn't life beautiful? I think that life is beautiful.
And the funny thing about it is that he ain't even joking, bro. He said, welcome to America. The type of if is typical, like just typical stuff. You know what I mean? Wow.
Shit is typical. Isn't life beautiful?
I mean, I think for the most part, these situations that he's rattling off, you know, it is relatable. I don't think it's possibly relatable as a whole, like personally, you know what I mean? Have you ever been through this? Family members, sure, and everything like that. So some of these things I like to think of is the extreme, right? Especially like tumors and everything. While it does happen, it's just tough. You know what I mean? Especially if you're in that situation, it's kind of hard. It's like a song where you don't want to relate to it, but you if you're in these type of situations, you got no choice but to react to it, but to relate to it. I don't know. The song's kind of throwing my head for like a loop and everything because of the irony.
That life is beautiful. Wake up in the morning, now you're doing the impossible. Find out what's important, now you're feeling philosophical. When I die, I'll pack my bags, do something more affordable. Isn't life horrible? I think that life is horrible. You think she's adorable, she thinks that you're intolerable. You think you can do it, but your chances are improbable. Once you feel unstoppable, you run into an obstacle. Isn't life comical? I think that life is comical.
Oh, wow. Isn't life beautiful? Yeah, it is irony, but I love the beginning where he says, isn't life, what do you say? Isn't life horrible? The beautiful thing about this is as he's continuing and starts singing what he's doing, he's singing it from the prospect of you getting your hopes up, like when you finally got enough reins on life, right? And you're like, yes, you know, I can do these type of things, I can do it. And then you run into that obstacle that kind of just kills your momentum, right?
Okay. You think she's adorable, she thinks that you're intolerable. You think you can do it, but your chances are improbable. Once you feel unstoppable, you run into an obstacle.
mystical.
Isn't life comical? I think that life is comical. And if you ever need a friend, then you got me. And in the end, when I die, would you watch me? And if I try suicide, would you stop me? Would you help me get a grip, or would you drop me? Run away, make friends with the moon. Why you tripping? You'll be with your friends soon. It comes a time everybody meets the same fate. I think I'ma die alone inside my room.
Yeah, I think, as the more I'm listening to this, it almost a little Peep sounds like Lil Peep might be drawing from his own life. I've been sitting there thinking, more on a relatable stance because generally like artists like Lil Peep and then I guess Juice and XXX, right? They kind of make these relatable songs, but sometimes I can't help but feel an overwhelming amount of depression whenever I listen to them. And I like to try to stay positive, in my life. So, when I'm doing reactions to this, it kind of just yanks me out. But I think it's kind of ignorant to kind of just ignore this type of stuff because it's helpful, right? It's helpful to be able to see this, that there are people out there struggling and stuff like that. People have these type of views on life, right? Because I can just be another ignorant person that's just going around just thinking everybody's fine and everything, when really that is not the case, right? So I think he might be drawing on from his own life experience. If that's the case, everything he said is just wow. Like to go through that much single life makes you count your own blessings. Honestly, it should be eye opening. If anything, this song should, if you're not experiencing any of these things, it should make you humble, I would think.
Isn't life beautiful? I think that life is beautiful. Isn't life beautiful? I think that life is beautiful.
Exit life,
Isn't life beautiful? I think that
daddy.
life is beautiful. Isn't life beautiful? I think that life is beautiful.
Yeah, I think from a from like an understanding perspective, that this entire song is ironic. Now, why do I have a Little Peep? Tell me he's still alive, right? Yes. Oh no, he died. Oh wow. Yeah, so he was found unresponsive on a tour bus outside of Rockland, Wisconsin, Arizona. He was pronounced dead at the scene. Cause of death was determined a drug overdose, specifically from a combination of fentanyl and Xanax. Bro, see, it's just kind of like I released another reaction earlier today. XXX, Jocelyn Flores right now, and it was kind of on similar where I feel like I pretty much said the same thing on that one. And as a matter of fact, both of these reactions or these donations came from the same person and everything. So I'm probably going to reach out to you because both of these are pretty much on the same theme. Somebody have passed away, and then we go back and we listen to these songs and we kind of understand kind of like the greater message. When they were alive and they released this song, you probably had some people that was just listening to it, was just kind of vibing out, when in the end it ended up being kind of like a message, right? You had to read between the lines. This person might have been asking for help and everything. So it's heavy. This is tough. I'm not equipped in any way to be trying to do reactions to this, but I do them anyways, right? Because I feel like it's important, and it kind of keeps me in the right mental space I need to be, so I can be of support to any of my friends, family, or even you. My subscribers, or possibly people that are just passing by. But anyways, I've been worrying off too much. It's the end of this video. If you enjoyed the content, leave a like and subscribe. Dave's out.